This game's 9 years old.
Welcome everybody to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I'm Slider and I'm joined by my partner in crime,
Manga Lover. Hiya!
Hi. So this is the Red Rescue Team version. In case you don't know, the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and the sequel as well pulled the classic Pokemon and had two versions. This was actually the GBA version. There was actually a DS one that came out at the same time.
Oh, I remember hearing about them, Red and Blue. Just on different
Yeah,
consoles.
I've heard about them in Pokemon before.
Yeah, I wonder where they got that pattern from.
I don't know. I bet it was from that monster catching game, Dragon Quest Monsters.
Classic.
Anyway, there's this very nice title screen. Thank you, welcome. So, there's many things I have to explain about this game. But first, here's something you didn't expect. Wait for it.
What?
Pokemon!
Pokemon, the psychologist's assessment. See, I thought because this was Pokemon instead of Mega Man, I'd at least have a vague idea what I'm looking at, even though I've never played the game before.
Nope.
I've already been disabused of that notion.
Now you're being asked by the background of an Earthbound battle.
Quick, eat a cookie!
Yeah, so we have this, sort of questionnaire or something.
What happened to Are You a Boy or a Girl? Oh, there...
Good timing. Now here's the thing. This determines your main Pokemon, the Pokemon you play as in the game. However, I had to do this a lot, because there's a very complicated system where you get a bunch of points depending on what you answer for each question. That determines what type of Pokemon you are, gender included. And also, the questions are randomized. So there's a possibility, so unless you memorize things perfectly, there's a good possibility you won't get the one you want. So it's borderline random.
Yay, algorithms!
So I had to do this a lot. However, partially out of remembering the questions and partially out of luck, I was able to actually get out my second try. Well, my second try of actually recording it, that is.
Good stuff.
Now, I want to be the lonely type. Which does not reflect me in any way at all, I'm sure.
Totally not. Clearly you had to massively cheat on this test to get this result.
You know, you would joke about psychology, but this is kinda...
Legit personality testing.
Yeah.
And also, eat more vegetables, kids.
Do it.
This has nothing to do with your personality, just eat vegetables. Do it.
What is this?
You are not alone. Oh.
Cubone!
Cubone!
Cubone bone.
Cubone is a precious, adorable golf baby.
Yes. Now, I had the forum fans, people on the forum, that is, choose which partner I should use, and ultimately we went Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur!
I didn't want to nickname him because they chose Bulbasaur, so I went with Bulbasaur.
Fair enough.
Good question. Also valid. That would be me. Wait.
This is like the Fire Emblem Awakening way to start a game.
Please wake up. Who says
Please don't
that?
be dead in a field. Ah, you see, he's only mostly dead.
Great! Valid question again.
Must have really been out on the lash the night before.
You've never seen a Cubone before?
Well, they are kind of rare outside Lavender Town and the,
Oh, here's the
forest.
twist.
What? Are you wearing the skull of a human? As you do.
So in a twist on the Pokemon thing, we've been turned into a Pokemon.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of us have been drunk enough to pass out in the field and forget where we are, but even I'm never drunk enough to turn into a Cubone.
Maybe a Charmander, but not a Cubone.
I don't drink enough Fireball for that.
I wasn't very original with my name, but okay. To be fair, based on all this weirdness, I might actually be a Slider.
We'll just get Cubone to play air guitar. It's vaguely canine. That's rude.
Pokemon don't usually have names, apparently. Hi, Butterfree.
Why won't you go back to Ash? Oh,
Oh no!
not the baby.
That's... Yeah, that's not good.
Please tell me they aren't hurting the baby.
If they did, this Pokemon game got really dark really quickly.
But it's still so bright and colorful.
Now let's run into a dungeon. Now this is the main gameplay of this game, the mystery dungeon in question. First things first, it's turn-based, but in a very unique way. Not only are our moves turn-based, so is our movement. So basically, every time we move throughout this dungeon, the enemies move as well. We can press A and we'll just do a generic attack. It's not even like a Pokemon attack, it's literally nothing. But, this is Poke. We get money on the ground. Let's take that with us.
So it's just generic attacks, do type alignments not factor in anymore, or just in a different way?
No, there are attacks, still Pokemon attacks. It's just that you have a normal attack you can use as well. That doesn't have any relevance to types or anything.
Fair enough. It's so much easier to fill out the map in this game.
Yes.
I also find it adorable the way Bulbasaur hops around like a frog, because it has always had that froggish design, but it doesn't move like that in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's so
Boing,
weirdly
boing,
adorable.
boing.
Boing.
Find another Wurmple here.
All just kind of staring at each other.
So yeah, the thing is that obviously if you're like one space away, you don't want to move, otherwise the enemy will attack first. But if you're 2 spaces away, then yeah, that's a good idea to always get the first hit. And we level up.
Woo! You level up, you don't feel as lonesome. Aww!
That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, by the way, if you didn't notice, this goes on this is classic Pokemon rules. So we started at level 5, so now we're level 6.
It's so perfect that they make Cubone the lonely Pokemon. It is literally the lonely Pokemon in the Pokédex.
I was originally gonna let people vote on the main Pokemon to play as, but when I realized that A, you could play as Pokemon as a Cubone, and B, that Cubone wasn't actually a partner choice, I had to go with Cubone.
Fair enough.
Cubone's like one of my favorite Pokemon.
It is actually my favourite in recent years. Like, I never used it before the first time I did a Nuzlocke, and then I Nuzlocked Fire Red and lucked into getting a Cubone in Lavender Tower. So, you know, when my Gloom died in Lavender Tower, I thought, well, maybe I'll replace it with that Cubone. Just try it out. I've never used it before. Carrie turned out to be one of the most boss Pokemon I have ever used. Especially when I found out just before the Elite Four that she could learn Fire Blast and Blizzard.
That makes sense, I'm sure.
She wrecked Lorelei's Jinx, like she was the only female Pokemon on the team and it was wasting all the male ones with Attract. So I just imagine her making the rest of my team swoon and then Carrie just comes in like, are you serious? And Flamethrower and Fire Blast everything.
I'm not sure if I've properly used a Cubone in one of the games before, but I just always loved its like design. I love its backstory, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, the Lavender Town plot.
Yeah. And it just has like a really cool like weapon. Like it attacks it with a bone.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah. Now of course we have classic Pokemon moves. Tail Whip lowers defense, Growl lowers attack. Slight thing is that some attacks have various like, they're useful beyond just the enemy right in front of you. Bulbasaur levels up. So, like, Tail Whip only affects the Pokemon in front of you, but Growl affects anyone that's, like, in the same room as you.
Handy.
Or it's just, like, close enough like that.
Anyone who's in range.
Oh god, Absorb, that's not good. Thankfully the Pokemon here are weak, but yeah, we're already facing a Grass-type Pokemon. That's not good for a Cubone.
No.
And there's a sleeping Pokemon.
So you can be a dick and attack it in its sleep.
Yep.
Cool.
Got a Pecha Berry. So we have the berries from Gen 3. I think they were in Gen 2 as well. They have the same purpose. Though right now we can literally only pick up one item each. So I have a Pecha Berry, which I believe gets rid of poison, and the Oron Berry, which is a normal healing item.
Fair enough. Now we get to see how Pokemon use these themselves.
Now, obviously at the end of each dungeon floor, we're going to proceed to the stairs each time until we reach the end.
Poor baby.
We came to rescue you. And that's it. Everything's okay.
Yay! Okay, Bulbasaur is remarkably chilled by all this tectonic instability. And Bulbasaur never could have guessed. Cool. You have a fanboy.
Our first fan.
You are a hero, you just saved the baby.
You're welcome, Caterpie. And we got another Oron Berry.
Yay!
And a Pecha Berry.
Free stuff, woo!
Oh, and also a Rustberry.
Of course I'm tough. I'm wearing my own mother's skull.
Have you ever done that? I don't think so.
Not yet.
This is our home. A cave? Kinda. Cave home.
So happy to be living in a Wilk.
I feel weirdly happy.
You do have a tail now. I don't think feeling happy is the default state for Cubone, but I'm happy for you, little guy.
Yes, I've always wanted to live in a cave.
He just casually has this cave going for you to live in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So apparently there have been a lot of natural disasters lately for some reason.
Because of gay marriage, obviously.
I was gonna say, how dare you, Al Gore!
Become vigilantes.
Former rescue team.
I mean, you're already an orphan, so you're perfectly placed to be a superhero.
It's in the title, so yeah, we should go do that.
Do you always pick up random drunks in fields, bring them home, give them houses, and become a team?
Now what should our team name be? For the test, I just put, ah. That was funny.
Well, because then if anyone's in trouble, all they need to do is scream, and they summon you.
But I decided to be, I guess, obvious.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that'll work out fine.
In the hope that there are people in the audience that we didn't directly send here from the forums, the DCT forum is where Slider and I met, talk about manga, and eventually decide to do these videos.
It's also the only good fan community on the internet. Pretty much.
Even though its literal thing, which is Detective Conan Translation Project, is not a thing it does anymore, because the Detective Conan owners told them to stop.
It's complicated.
But people still like each other enough to keep coming back to the boards, so you know, that's a good sign.
Friendship!
Friendship caused by striking cool poses.
Began their careers as a rescue team. Obligatory title that you already saw 15 minutes ago.
Roll credits.
And next time we'll find out what happens during the next morning.
Hopefully your hangover's gone.
Hopefully. So that was a thing that happened.
That certainly was a thing that happened. It's cute though, it's so cute. The artwork is so cute. I mean, it starts off with a natural disaster that nearly kills a baby, but it's so cute.
I really like a lot of the Pokemon sprites in this. They're very, very well put together. Arguably, they're probably, like, better than the on-screen sprites in, like, the actual main games.
Yeah, well, again, you only see them on the select screen and then in Heart Gold and Soul Silver when you have walking Pokemon, which I still demand they bring back.
They definitely should.
I mean, they have hundreds of chibified character models from Pokemon Rumble World now. Like, I would be happy just sticking those Rumble World tiny models in behind your walking character in, you know, Delta Emerald or whatever they're gonna do.
That's one feature I hope Although I'm biased because the first Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Yellow, where that was the default.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, I remember the Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu. We exploited your popularity so much back in the day.
I remember the second time I played it, someone said there was a hack where if you kept using a potion on Pikachu while it was at full health, it would love you straight away. I don't remember that whether or not Pikachu liking you actually having any impact on the game. I don't think. But it was cute. And you got to fight Jessie and James.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you?
I swear, the older I get, the more Jessie and James become my favourite characters in the anime.
Yeah, definitely. I think everyone agrees with that pretty much.
Yeah. The older you get, the more you become Jessie and James.
Scary. Okay, so before I end this off, this is not something I would normally do, but it's the first part of a Let's Play. It's a Pokemon thing, you know what? Okay, I'll do this. If for whatever reason you find this entertaining, please consider liking this video and subscribing. It would be very much appreciated, and maybe even more importantly, if you really enjoy my videos for whatever reason, tell other people about it. Highly appreciated. Thank you. That's all. Good night.
See ya.